Hey, Learning Leopards. Today is Monday, May 11th, my birthday, and it is time for sound work. My daughter wrote this today, and you can read. It says sound work. Week 7, Day 1, May 11th, 2020, Johnson roars. All right, let's get started. Today's rhyme is ein. You ready? Think of words that rhyme with ein. Pine, vine, nine, shine, mine. Those words all end with ein. All right, now we're going to say beginning sound. So I'm going to say the word, and then you're going to say the word, and then we're going to say the first sound together. You ready? Minus, minus, opposite, opposite, ah. Uncle, uncle, island, island, I. Animal, animal, ah. Eagle, eagle, E. All right, I'm going to tell you 3 sounds. We're going to blend it together, see what the word is. Ready? Here we go. R-O-P, rope. F-I-G, fig. B-eat, beat. G-S, guess. T-uck, tuck. White, white. Ace, pace. Ham, ham. Roll, roll. Loon, loon. Nice job. Now we're going to ride our roller coaster to find the middle sound, okay? And this week we're going to do our loop again, and then we'll isolate or figure out that middle sound. Ready? Here we go. Had, had. Add, comb, 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 o. Beak, 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 e. Kite, 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 I. Fuss, fuss, us, pen, pen, N, soap, 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 O. Hear that long O. All right, get your choppers out. Here we go. We're going to break a word into sounds. You ready? I'll say the word. We'll say it together, and then we'll chop the sounds. Soon, soon, soon. Rise, rise, rise. Cap, cap. App, nose, 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 whale, whale, ale, team, team, rake, 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 thin, thin, in, boot, 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 less, less, less. All right, I'm going to give you the ending. We're going to add a beginning sound, put them together, find out what the word is. Okay, ready? Ain, ain, add main. Eep, eep, add k, keep. L, add bell. Ut, add nut. Oak, add soak. Good job. Now we're going to say the word. We're going to take off that onset or that first sound and see what's left. You ready? Love. Love without l is of. Neck. Neck without n is ek. Date. Date without d is 8. Soap. Soap without s is ope. Read. Read without is eed. Now we're going to change that first sound, and we'll notice that when we go from one sound to another sound in the beginning, we're going to have a totally different word. Here we go. Made, made, change to p, paid. Right, right, change to t, tight. Feet, feet, change f to n, neat. Home, home, change h to d, dome. Wood, would, change w to g, Good. Excellent job. All right, we're going to do our letters and sounds. And today we have a new digraph. We've talked about this digraph before, but it hasn't really been part of our sound work. This is a digraph. A digraph is two letters that when put together, they only make one sound. This is W and H. And when W and H are together, they say, wh, wh. And it kind of sounds very similar to w, w, w. And sometimes in words, we can't even tell the difference between w, just a W, and wh, which is that W and H. So for instance, the word well starts with just a W, well. Whereas if you were saying whale, like look at the whale in the ocean, whale, that's a W and an H together. But the sounds are so close that it's hard to tell the difference, okay? So today that WH, that will be in our sounds. It's just a little bit more breathy. You're pushing out a little bit more air than you normally would with a W. All right, are we ready? All right, here we go. Letter G, sound G, G, G. Second sound J, J, J. Letter O, sound ah. Second sound O. Letter W, sound w, w, w. Letter L, sound L. Letter I, sound I. Second sound I. Letter Z, sound Z. Letter M, sound M. Letter A, sound ah. Second sound A. Letters TH, sound Th. Letter E, sound eh. Second sound E. Letter D, sound D. Letters WH, sound wh. Letter T, sound t. Letter C, sound k. Second sound S. Letter F, sound F. Letter H, sound Letter P, sound P. Letters CH, sound ch. Letter S, sound S. Letter Y, sound y. Can also say E or I. Letter B, sound b. Letter R, sound R. Letter K, sound k. Letter X, sound x. At the beginning of the word, it might say z, like in the word xylophone. Xylophone actually starts with an X. Letters SH, sound sh. Letter U, sound Second sound U. Letter V, sound v. Letter Q, sound qu. Letter N, sound n. Letter J, sound j. Excellent. All right. So we've been talking a lot about different reading strategies, and we say the one that we use the most. Well, first off, if you come to a word that you don't know, we said it's really important that you stop and try something. Good readers always stop at those unknown words and they try to figure them out. Okay? And there are a couple of strategies that we've talked about. The first one is get your mouth ready. That means say that beginning sound and see if it will help you figure out the word. This is a good strategy when you're first starting to read, but now you guys are at the end of kindergarten. You're kind of moving past this. Most of you are able to use better strategies to figure out a word. Okay, so the one that we use the most often is say the sounds, blend them together. See if you can do this word with me. Ready, go. Fun. So saying those sounds, blending them together. Sometimes you're going to do that and you're going to look at the word and you're going to say, that doesn't make any sense. I'm going to need a different strategy. Maybe you might try another sound. So lots of letters have two sounds. Some have even more than two sounds, like the letter Y. So if the first sound doesn't work, you can try the second or the third sound and see if that works. Okay? Again, thinking. Does it make sense? Is it a word? And does it make sense in what I'm reading? This is one we've been talking a lot about. Look for parts you know. So looking inside that word and seeing if there are any smaller parts that you know. Last week we talked about C and K, and when those are together, they say k, k, k. For instance, in this word that we're going to see in our poem this week, I noticed this C and K, and they make one sound. K. All right. Now that I found that part, now I can say the sounds and blend them together. J, A, K, Jack. That is the word Jack, and that can be a person's name, Jack, right? So seeing that part that we know, that's a really helpful strategy. And then we talked about this one a little bit last week, very briefly. And this is if you're reading along and you're really reading smoothly and you come to a word that you don't know, sometimes you need to go back to the beginning of the line. Sometimes you even need to go back to the beginning of the page and start again. Get kind of a running start, get your fluency, and then see if you can figure out that word, okay? So today we're going to talk about looking for parts we know again, and I'm going to tell you a part of words that you're going to see in lots of words, okay? And when this part is together, I bet we can figure out this part. All right, let's look at it. Are you ready? I-L-L. I-L. I-L. When those two L's are together, they're just going to make one L sound, all right? This is the part ill. This is actually a word, ill. Like I'm not feeling well. I'm feeling pretty ill. That's a part that I know. So if I would take that and I would put a J on top, it would be the word J, ill, Jill, like someone's name. If I take that J off, yes, buddy. Stay right there, please. Sure, close the door, okay? Okay, go up quietly. All right, if I remove that J from my word and I put in a, now it's the word ill, hill. All right, so today we're going to be looking for this word, J, ill, and we're going to be looking for this word, ill. And I want you to think if you know a nursery rhyme that might have the word hill, has the word Jill, and has the word Jack. Take a minute and see if you can figure out what our rhyme for today is. All right, let's take a look. Here's our poem for this week. And I noticed some of those parts that we were looking for when we were looking for parts we know. We said this is one of those parts that we've been talking about, the C and K. So when we see a word with that C and K, we know those are just going to make that k, k sound. And I see it one more place over here. And we just actually word solved this word. Let's see if we can do it again. J-A-K, Jack. And there's the same word here. So that's somebody's name, Jack. I also see over here, this is what we were talking about, I-L-L. I-L-L says ill. See if you can find ill anywhere else in our poem. Yeah, I see it right here. Let's see if we can figure out this word. You ready? J, ill, Jill. See if you can find it in one more place. Yep, I see it right here too. If we know that this says ill, let's put the sound in front. Ready? Ill, hill. All right, nice job. Jack and Jill. There's a sight word, and. Ready? Here we go. Jack and Jill. Jack and Jill went up the hill. Let's do it one more time. Jack and Jill. Jack and Jill went up the hill. Nice job with your sound work today. See you tomorrow.